Your Country 1039 KGRT. Got to be one of my favorites from Gary Allen, Watching Airplanes.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. Time for our question of the day. And our question of the day, I was thinking about, Father's Day is coming up this Sunday, and it's obvious I would go with some Father's Day questions, right? But don't worry, we'll get to those. But, of course, like a lot of people know, I celebrated my birthday, and, you start thinking about how old you're getting and some of the things that happen as you get older. And then I saw this study led by Harvard that followed more than 9,000 Americans aged 70 and older, and they found that people with higher levels of optimism were about 15% less likely to develop dementia. Yeah. And the trend also held true regardless of race, health conditions, or even depression levels. But people started to realize that optimism isn't just a personality trait that you're born with. It can be strengthened through mental exercise and therapy. Yeah, so having a more positive outlook could be protecting your brain health, which is a good thing, along with laughter for medicine and optimism for your general brain health. That's the secret to a positive life, right? So, after being, a little bit sad that I can now get pretty good discounts at restaurants because of my age, I had to be optimistic about that by saying, hey, I get some discounts when I go out to eat now, right? Got to look on the brighter side of things, right? Or as Monty Python would say, look on the sunny side of life. There's got to be some upsides to everything. So, being optimistic, it's a good thing. It's good for your brain. So I ask you this question today. What are some of the things that keep you optimistic? There is a lot that can bring us down, a lot going in the world. We're not going to get into the three big things about relationships, politics, or anything else like that. But what about the things that make you positive, that make you optimistic, that things are going to be okay? I do our good news every morning, Gino's Good News, and, some of those stories make me very optimistic that our future is in good hands. So I would say one of the things that really keeps me optimistic is, running into some of the new younger people that kind of, they know what's going on type of thing. That makes me feel good that the future is actually going to be better, even if I'm not in it. Of course, it'd be really cool if I'm still in it, but, even if I'm not here, that things are going to be okay. So, I don't know. Those are a couple of the things that keep me optimistic about life. What about you? What are some of the things that keep you optimistic? That is our question of the day. So go ahead and let me know your answers by calling them in or texting them in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, you can leave your comments on our social media pages as we are live there. And our question of the day is brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. All right. Something else that also makes me feel positive about things is being here with you guys every day. Yeah. Believe it or not, being at work is one of the best things that's happened to me in the past few years. I had a few down years, and everybody here at work and my bosses, everybody that's here in the building, they keep me very optimistic that, we can still have some fun out there despite all the negative things that are happening around us. Let's just put it that way right there. So I am very grateful and happy that my friends and my coworkers keep me optimistic about life because, it just makes it fun. It really does. So what about you? What are some of the things that keep you optimistic and therefore keeping your brain healthy? Yeah, let me know your answers. Once again, call them in or text them in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, you can leave your comments down below, and we can talk about that. In the meantime, let's go ahead and check out what is going on in and around the world. Of course, I just talked about it in my sports. New York City, very happy about the fact that the Knicks won their NBA championship, their first in 53 years, and they were so happy about things that they kind of trashed a bunch of stuff up in New York. Yeah, riots happened, people seen jumping on top of police cars. I don't understand. Your team wins. Let's just go destroy stuff. I don't get that one. Let's see. Jake Paul recently placed a large bet on the U.S. men's soccer team to win the World Cup. He wagered $32,500 through Polymarket. Good for him if he can afford it. If he actually wins, he'll win about 1 mil, 1.7 mil. Yeah, that's it right there. Math is hard. Math is hard. So maybe he should just join his brother in the WWE. Let's see. What else? Michael Jackson's biopic recently became the highest grossing biopic of all time. It has earned over $911 million worldwide. Wow, did not know it was doing that well all around the world. Let's see. Tom Holland recently arrived at New York City Hotel with a name tag on. He was wearing a white button-down shirt with Mr. Tom tag. Tom was at the hotel for a promotional appearance for Barrow, the non-alcoholic beer brand he co-founded. Interesting. I didn't know that Spider-Man drank non-alcoholic beer. Well, that kind of makes sense. He's in shape, I guess I could say that. Let's see. Speaking of movies, though, Hollywood box office this last weekend, Disclosure Day, that's the latest from Spielberg, did about $44 million this weekend. I believe it cost $115 million to produce. It actually earned $49 overseas, so a total of $93 million for its opening weekend. Not too bad. Pretty close enough. I'm sure that it will make its money back. Let's see. Obsession came in second. Scary Movie is still in there at number 3. Backrooms is at number 4. And Masters of the Universe, the He-Man movie, is still in there in the top 5. And let's see. Once again, we are looking for answers for our question of the day today. What are some of the things that keep you optimistic? I saw a little study that higher levels of optimism, about 15% less likely to develop dementia. So to keep your brain healthy, a little optimism is a good thing. So what are some of the things that keep you optimistic in this world that we live in today? You know, always good to think about the positive side of things. Or like I said, what Monty Python said, you got to look at the sunny side of life. It's a great song. Let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.